Hello there, my name is Jim Clark. I'm a former pro stock, super stock racer from the 60s and 70s. And as having retired recently, I've decided to rebuild a couple of the old cars that I had. One of them would be a 71 Dodge Demon Pro Stocker. That's this motor that's just been finished. We got it off the dyno, 900 horsepower, 735 pounds of torque. Even with the old Wyand manifolds, 70s carburetors, and even on a Crane R290 cam from 1971. So it's pretty good, but the difference being in a lot more cubic inches. It's 535 cubic inches with a set of Indy Legend 1 heads. Nothing overdone, not a big camshaft either. But we still needed to do some more work and check oil leaks, etc., things like that, and run it on a stand. And the Easy Run stand was definitely the way to go. They're extremely well built, very solid. When you get that much horsepower and torque, you don't want it to flip over on the floor, especially in Virginia City, Nevada, which is where we're at. So right now we're going to start it up, and here comes the tour, and I think I'll take the covers off. It's really hard to start without that. And we'll turn the switch on. I have added one more switch to it for the electric water pump. There was a spot for it on the panel. I just put the pump in. It's also got a fan for the radiator. The radiator and fan it came with. Everything you see here it came with except for bell housing, flywheel, starter, the motor, but anything to bolt it up and the wiring harness, everything was here. Everything it comes with, including the trays. I've got a little battery charger on it because I'm using an old battery, an older a fuel pump even, but I've got a tach, water temp, oil pressure, voltage. We'll turn on the coil, fuel pump, the fan. I'm checking fuel pressure. We're at about 5 pounds. I'm not using the throttle that it also comes with because I've got so much spring tension in the carburetor. But everything was available, and it's all here. This is your kill switch. It's also got a removable key. I could keep the water pump flowing, turn the fan on if I want. I like the fact that everything's independent. You can turn the fuel pump off. That gauges are very accurate. Like I said, it even comes with a radiator and the fan. all the adjustable brackets so that you can mount a transmission with it too, and different motors for width. I also like the bigger size wheels that it has. It makes it much easier, especially since I'm on a rug here, to make it easier on my legs and feet. But we also check the timing. I've adjusted up the carburetors just before this, which really makes it easier to stand and do that. Got everything balanced where I want them. So we can shut the water pump off now. We can pull the key if we want, but we're done, and comes with its own fuel tank. I run C12 on it. So that's it. You know, check for leaks and everything else. But if you look over here on the wall, excuse me, this is the 71 Demon that we raced for a couple years in Pro Stock. I was able to find a 72 Demon. That's my grandson driving it. It was a 970 car with a wedge in it. We've disassembled the car. It's at SSAFX right now in Phoenix, Arizona. The body's being redone to look exactly as our old 71 Pro Stocker. And at the same time, in years past, although I've had a couple of Hemi Cudas, a Hemi Dart, a 65 car that won at Pomona 5 years in a row in class, and many records and awards over the years. I'm actually going to recreate two cars, and that'll be a 68 Dart that originally was a Shirley Shahan car that I had, and then the Demon. And these are just some friends: Butch Leal, the Golden Commandos, Shirley, Bob Riggle, Hemi Under Glass, a picture of the Dart recently with its wedge still in it. It runs 970s, 135. This was at Bakersfield just a few months ago. And that next motor that's being built will be a race Hemi, and it'll also spend some time on the Easy Run stand. And it'll go in this car over here to your right. Take a look. Since it doesn't have a Hemi in it yet, it's Mopar Express until we put the Hemi in, which will be a probably a 572-inch race Hemi. It'll have a Ray Barton short ram, but the original 42, 35, 36 race Hemi carburetors. And be built, except for cubic inches again, more like what they were. So in the end, this will be an LO23 car. So between my son, my grandson, and I, we've got a 68 Roadrunner now. The Demon that's just about ready for that motor to be installed, and the 68 Dart motor is just under construction with one of my old employees at Jim Clark's Engine Dynamics, who's still building motors, Dale Reed. Dale's Place, Dale Reed Racing Engines. That's it. Just want to keep you informed, and thank you, Easy Run gentlemen, for what you build too.